Oh my gosh, guys. I am so sorry that I'm like a half hour late. Yeah, my little XSplit broadcaster that I use to do these fun little breaks, the software just crashed and burned. And I had to uninstall it and reinstall it ultimately, and that took a little while. I am very sorry, guys. You know me, I like to be very, very prompt when I start, and I'm embarrassed that this happened. I came in here at 9 o'clock to set up like normal, and guess what? I couldn't. And it has taken 45 minutes to get us set up. So, again, really, really sorry. So let's get started. You guys have been waiting on me long enough. Let's start rolling through this and see what we can accomplish here. First up tonight, we have 2012 and 2013 prominence, one box of each. And of course, we've got team names down to the left and winning bidder name down to the right. Any place that says no bids buyback just means that was an unloved, unwanted team, and it will stay here with me, and any cards that come out of those teams will join Card Mountain. So what we've got tonight after the 2012-2013 prominence, the break after that is, what is the break after that? Oh, one box of 2011 plates and patches. That'll be a fast one. Prominence will actually be pretty fast too. And then after that, we've got our full case of plates and patches. So thank goodness we are finally back up and running. And I did take a little break while the software was reinstalling itself and sent messages to the majority of you on eBay to let you know what was going on, that I hadn't just gone away, but that I was having some technical difficulties. I don't know if everybody saw that or not, and I probably did not get every single person. I got the majority of you, but then I had to run back in here, of course, to try to finish reinstalling our friend XSplit broadcaster, who tonight, quite frankly, is nobody's friend. Tonight, not very happy with XSplit broadcaster. And you guys are probably not very happy with me, and I don't blame you, because it blows to be sitting there waiting and have nothing happening. So, yeah, I understand that. Jesse, you are looking for the Eagles. All right, we'll see if we can find some Eagles for you. And yes, everybody did pay out of this break. We had some, unloved, unwanted teams that nobody adopted, but everybody that did buy a team paid for it tonight. So, out of this break. So here we are, 2012 prominence. The other night we pulled that sweet Peyton Manning to 25 out of here. So let's hope we find some more fun stuff like that in this box tonight. First up, we have Roddy White for the Falcons. That one is numbered to 897. I know that's a high number, guys, but on these older series, that was really, really common to be numbered super, super high. Next up, we have Ed Reed for the Baltimore Ravens, also numbered to 897. That's the other thing that made that Peyton Manning so sweet, being numbered to 25 out of these older series. Frank Gifford for the Giants. Do you think it's going to be signed? Nope, it's not signed. Thought it might be, but sadly, it is not. And I think that is also numbered to 897. But a cool card for the Giants. Everybody likes Frank Gifford. Well, maybe not everybody, but probably a lot of people. Boomer Esiason, there's a name I haven't heard in a while, for the Cincinnati Bengals, also numbered to 897. And we've got an autograph here for the Colts, Dwayne Allen autograph. And that's a rookie signature. And it is number 166 of 200. So we did want a rookie signature out of 2012, and we did even want it to be from the Colts. We just wanted it to be a slightly different player, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. I think that's safe to say. And our next rookie signature is also material with it. So we have material and signature. And that is Dwayne Allen, also for the Colts, which wasn't our other one Dwayne Allen? So why do we have two Dwayne Allens? But yet we do. Okay. So the Colts are having a good break, and everybody else is getting left out in the dust here. How do we get 2 Colts and neither one of them being Andrew Luck? This is 179 of 200. So Colts, there are your pair of Dwayne Allen signatures. Why, somebody needs to maybe do a little quality control over there at Panini. Hey, look at this. We have a signed Steeler. We all know I love the Steelers. So that's, you know, not a Steeler that really we know very much about, but there is a signed Steeler anyway. Marquise Mays. I don't even know him. 314 of 499. So 2 Colts and a Steeler. And then Reggie Wayne, another Colt. So I guess whoever at Panini packed this box just kind of must have been a really big Colts fan. So Colts bidder, congratulations on that. Everybody else is probably feeling a little disappointed. Ginger Plates and Patches has not happened yet, and I had some massively horrible computer issues, and my broadcasting software crashed and burned entirely. And I just got started like, what, 3-4 minutes ago. Now I can't even get into this box because I'm clearly out of sorts tonight. So we're doing this 2012-2013 Prominence. Then we're doing the 2011 Plates and Patches. And then we're doing the case of 2016 Plates and Patches. But this Prominence is fast, and the 2011 Plates and Patches will be fast too. So we'll be into that 2016 Plates and Patches in probably 5 minutes or 10, something like that. It won't be long if that's the one you're waiting on. So this is our 2013 Prominence. First up, we have Des Bryant for the Cowboys, Matt Ryan for the Falcons, Jordy Nelson, numbered to 199 for the Pack, and oh, that's cool little hit, number 75 of, I think that says 102, oddly enough. Yeah, 102, but okay, yeah, sure. Of Zach Dysert, we're going to go with. I can't pronounce the names, for the Broncos. So there's our little hit for that one. Giovanni Bernard rookie card for the Bengals. And continuing on with 13 Prominence, Vic Ballard for the Colts. Mike Wallace for the Dolphins. Who hasn't Mike Wallace played for? Mante, yeah, we'll just go with that, for the Chargers. And we're going to have a hit here for the Bengals. This one numbered to 225. And this is Margus Hunt, number 20 of 225 for the Bengals. And then a Jonathan Cyprin for the Jags. Jesse, in Plates and Patches, there were, I think, maybe 1 or 2 people that hadn't paid in maybe 2011. I think everybody had paid in 2016, and honestly, they may have paid somewhere in the interim because I was working on this lovely other issue from 9 o'clock until about 5 minutes ago. So they may have paid between 9 and 9:30. I don't know. Hakeem Nicks for the Giants. Arian Foster for the Texans. Let's move the rest of our base up here. We'll save our hit for the very last this time. Jawan Jameson for the Redskins. Nick Casa for the Raiders. And our hit is for the 49ers, and that is numbered to 225. That is Vance McDonald, numbered to 225. So just to recap out of Prominence, let's set the base cards on out of the way here, and we'll recap our hits really quickly. Vance McDonald for the 49ers. Margus Hunt for the Bengals. Zach Dysert for the Broncos. Marquise Mays for the Steelers. Our first Dwayne Allen for the Colts. And our second Dwayne Allen for the Colts. So those were our hits out of Prominence 2012 and 2013. Let me get over back to our spreadsheet view here. And you know what? These teams that, as I said, I had 2 teams in here that I don't really know, honestly, if they were not paid at 9 o'clock when I came in here to start on this, but I did not check on them after that because I was freaking out because my XSplit broadcaster wasn't working. So I'm just going to mark everybody as paid in here because they may very well be paid. Just give me just 1 second real quick here. Normally all this, of course, is done when I'm not having giant amounts of stress because my program crashed. Here we go. And break number 2 is 2011 Plates and Patches. It's a 1-box break. And once again, you see the team down the left and winning bidder name down the right-hand side. Anything that says no bids buyback lives here with me and joins Card Mountain. So, you know, Card Mountain pretty soon is going to be, I don't know, I'm going to end up on, I can't think what you call that show. But, you know, that show where they have like hoarders. Pretty soon it's going to be like you can't walk through my house for the mountains of cards. It's not that bad, but yeah, I've got to sort those things into teams and start, you know, sending some of those out to you guys and stuff with your regular cards because, whoo, it's going to get out of hand. I've got a lot of them here. 2011 Plates and Patches, that's our player checklist. So if we have a redemption, we have to refer to the handy little checklist to see who in the world it is, because they like to play Where's Waldo in these older series. So let's see. What's your question, Jesse? You're saying you and Michael split the 2 teams. You mean in the last break you guys got both the hits? Is that what you mean? Or all the hits, I mean? Not both the hits. There's more than 1 hit, but you know what I mean. All right, let's get in here. Whoops, I left somebody on the... Come out of there, buddy. Well, there's 1 card down here on the bottom that does not seem to want to extract itself from our box. Good gracious. All right, bud. And that was a city limits card for the Redskins that seemed like he wanted to stay in the box there. I don't know. He doesn't want to be adopted and go to a new home, I guess. Number 185 of 249 on that one. And our next card here is for the Jets. And Mr. Plaxico Burress is numbered 130 of 299. And we may as well just flip these over to the back because that's what's important. Number 60 of 299 for the Bears. For the Browns, we are at 47 of 100. For the Patriots, we are 166 of 249. Haven't seen a Deion Branch in a long time, actually. And here is one of our hits, rookie hit for the Raiders. If I could get the bingo guy out of the way, we might be able to look at it. Terrell Pryor, how about that? We had a Terrell Pryor 1 of 1 the other day for the Browns out of private signings. There you can catch the... When I held it at the angle, I think you could see the numbers. So that's cool. Terrell Pryor rookie card. I like that hit. Now we'll bring our bingo back here to the forefront. And our bingo, Ryan Whalen, is number 47 of 100. And there's his signature. Then we have a materials hit. And that's actually got some like loose threads hanging out of there. So, and that's Mercedes Lewis for the Jags. That's actually a fairly low number, 41 of 48, which again, in the older series, anything under 99 was kind of considered low at that point in time. Then we have a materials hit for the Broncos. Eddie Royal, this one number 111 of 150. And we do have a stinky redemption. We will get to that in a minute. I hate redemptions. We all hate redemptions. We just like live signatures. Then we have for the Giants a nice 2-color patch. That's actually very, very cool. That's a prime. That's considered a prime patch in 2011 or a prime jersey, whatever you want to call it. And for Hakeem Nicks, that's number 6 of 25. So that is a cool low-numbered hit for the Giants out of this series. And who is our redemption? It's a rookie signature, of course. And it is card number 213. So I guess I need to move this so that we can get back to our checklist, because I foolishly laid all of our cards on the checklist, assuming that we wouldn't have any redemptions. And then naturally, that would mean that we would have a redemption, because that's the way my day has gone. So 2013 is Ryan Williams, 213, Ryan Williams. I don't know why I said 2013. It's card number 213, just one below Colin Kaepernick, who we might have rather had. So let's look up and see who Ryan Williams was drafted by in 2011. And I feel like I should know this because I believe maybe we even looked this up the other day. Maybe we had another Ryan Williams redemption in something, or I may just be dreaming that. I'm not sure, but let's see if we can't figure it out. I'm just looking it up on the iPad, guys. And I know that just watching things laying still on the table is not very entertaining. Believe me, I hear you. But I just don't remember who drafted Ryan Williams, so I got to look it up. All right, come on. Oh, not his prospect page. Oi, who drafted the man? All right, looks like it was the Arizona Cardinals that drafted Ryan Williams in 2011 with the 38th pick. So this hit goes to the Cardinals. So just to real quickly review our hits in case somebody jumped in late, 2011 plates and patches, expired redemption, but Panini will work with you on it. Just go ahead and redeem it into your account. And then you can reach out on Twitter to @PaniniCSM for some help. So that's to the Cardinals. Signature hit for the Bengals. Signature hit of Terrell Pryor, which I happen to like, for the Raiders. Our prime jersey hit for the New York Giants, which is numbered to 25. Jersey hit for the Broncos. And then our jersey hit for the Jags. Couldn't remember what that was numbered to, 48. I knew it was low, but I couldn't remember to what. So that is 2011 plates and patches. And let's set this over here aside. And then we're going to bring up the main event for tonight for most of you, which is the full case of 2016 plates and patches. All right, let me bring up that spreadsheet. Oh, you're talking about wanting to buy those teams from Card Mountain. Yeah, man, I got to get Card Mountain sorted because, good gracious, it is just out of hand. I mean, somebody could practically, climb it and like Mount Everest, There's a lot of cards down there. All right, so this is our full case. It's our second full case break this week of 2016 plates and patches. And once again, we see the team names down the left and the winning bidder user ID down the right-hand side. And I wish everybody good luck. I hope we pull some awesome stuff out of here. We've actually had some pretty good luck with plates and patches. We've pulled some really nice cards along the way. I think it's a pretty solid series, so hopefully we're going to pull some more nice stuff out of here tonight. All right, let's dive in. There's a lot of boxes in here, and I think what we'll do is just take out all 12 boxes, go ahead and take out the pack out of all 12 boxes, and then we'll just open from there, just rather than open a box, open a pack, open a box, open a pack. I think we'll just rip right through them right now and get all of our packs out on the table so we can expedite things a little, particularly since we got a late start due to my technical issues, which is no fun for any of us. Oh man, just sliced right into my fingernail. But fortunately, it was only my fingernail and not my actual skin, so we don't have to worry about me bleeding on the cards, so that's a bonus. I'm telling you, man, it has been one of those days. It's like Monday except Tuesday. Oh, yeah, Jesse, I do remember you saying something to me about your son in the past, and we talked a little bit about that, I think probably during one of the broadcasts. Just shoot me a message. Just remind me on eBay, because I get I get confused sometimes as to who has told me what, when we're doing the live stream, because it's just back and forth so much, and I'm also focused on this stuff, and I sometimes don't remember who is associated with what until something refreshes my memory. So feel free to just shoot me a message over on eBay and remind me. And then I'll print it out. And when I do finally get things sorted, that will serve as my reminder to follow up with you. So, if we had gotten started on time tonight, I actually have my little graphic ready. I'm so excited. I've been saying all month that I'll have the graphic ready for our March promotion, and I had it ready tonight. Yes, I did. It was actually ready to go. And then, of course, disaster struck, and so now I didn't have time to then get it loaded into the presentation because, yeah, we had to completely reinstall the software. But you guys know basically, well, not everybody does. Some of you may be new. But our regulars know that for the month of March, I'm running a little promo. It's called the Lucky You promotion. And anybody that anybody that wins and pays for a team prior to the start of the live break, you're going to be entered into a special break that will break on April Fool's Day, April 1st. I think that's a Saturday. And I'm going to finance a hobby box for the sports that I break, and then we'll open up that hobby box on April 1st, and you guys will win the stuff that's in it. We'll use random.org to decide out of everybody who's bid for the month. And you'll be put in there one time, however many teams you have. So if you've bought, 100 teams in the month of March, you'll be in there in random.org 100 times. So that's how that's going to work. All right, there are our 12 packs, which represent our 12 boxes, which is our case of 2016 plates and patches. And here we go, guys. Good luck to everybody. And may the force be with you. And maybe maybe we just need to hope that I can get through this evening, because now I can't even get the pack of cards open. Good gracious. See what happens when my routine gets disturbed? I just fall apart. Just fall to pieces. It's terrible. It's all right. We're getting it together here. Tyreek Hill, numbered 279. That actually, you know what? That may be a better hit than you think, Chiefs. I know it's no autograph. I know it's no patch. But there are not very many rookie cards of Tyreek Hill out there, so hang on to that one. That might be worth something for you. Oh, my goodness. Look what we have, kids. A 1 of 1. Yes, indeed. A 1 of 1 for Steve Largent for the Seahawks. I'm pretty excited by this one. Pretty happy about that one. If our Seahawks winner is on here, well, you know what? I tell you what, whether our Seahawks winner's on there or not, let's see if we've got, I'm going to see if I have a case that will fit in. Because I had to go to the card store today and buy a case for someone else. And so I picked up an extra little one touch. I picked up a couple different sizes. And let's see if one of these will fit for Steve Largent, because I would rather have that in a one touch if I have one that it will fit. I have 2 different sizes here. So we're going to try this one first and see if that, oh, perfect fit. Perfect. All right, now I feel happier about handling Steve here, that he's in a one touch, in his 1 of 1 in a one touch. I like it. Tyler Boyd, number 60 of 99, signature, and a tiny little bit of orange, so you have a 2-color patch. Yay. Oh, this is nice, and thank God it doesn't have to go to random.org, because they're all browns. Number 7 of 25, triple material for the Cleveland Browns, and each patch is 2 colors, so pretty happy about that too. I think that's a very nice hit for the Browns. Ricardo Lewis, Cody Kessler, and I forgot Coleman's first name, but Browns fan, I'm sure you know who Coleman's first name is. And then our printing plate, Sam Bradford for the Eagles. Remember on the printing plate, guys, those are pretty much always going to have imperfections and scratches on them because that's the nature of... oh, Larry, you're on here. Did you like your 1 of 1? I hope you do. The nature of the printing plates, you know, they're used in the process, so they are going to be scratched and imperfect. So just be aware of that off the bat. Julian Edelman, numbered 299 for the Patriots. And, oh my gosh, who is that? I can't even read the name on that. I'm going to have to flip that over. Oh, it's Jeremy Langford for the Bears. Good gracious. Could not see that name to save my life. Number 7 of 50 on that one. DeAndre Washington, who we also pulled out of a case earlier this week. 27 of 50, autograph and patch. Double coverage patch for the Patriots, number 2 of 50. And that is Jacoby Brissett on one side and Malcolm Mitchell on the other. And those are some really nice pieces of fabric. That's actually probably the best fabric I've seen on a double coverage patch so far. The others I've seen have not been nearly as nice in terms of the patch itself. Actually, let's set our patches in one side and our signatures in another, and that will keep our 1 of 1 up there by himself. And then our printing plate here is Braxton Miller for the Texans out of Origins. It's the yellow plate 1 of 1, and this one has quite a few scratches on it, actually. But again, that's normal for a printing plate. So that is A-okay. Also, just bear in mind, a lot of these plates and patches cards have had edge issues and corner issues. Not many of them are coming out as a straight up, what I would call a 10 grade. There are a few that have come out better than others. In fact, this case so far has looked better than some of our other cases, but a lot of these cards are coming out with imperfect corners and edges out of 2016 plates and patches in general. Will Fuller for the Texans, 279. 250 for the Jags, TJ Yeldon. Nice on-card signature for the Patriots. Patriots are having a nice break so far. This is 23 of 50, if you can catch that up there. And, of course, the on-card signatures are always very nice, and that's Mitchell again, who we saw just a minute ago on our double coverage patch as well. And the Browns are having multiple hits here as well. So here is a full coverage patch, number 250. You can kind of catch it right up there on the upper left. So there's a nice, another nice hit for the Browns, Cody Kessler. And our printing plate here is for Matt Fort. I don't know if it's Fort or Forte. I don't know. Whatever. Matt. We're just going to call him Matt. For the Jets out of Prestige Football. It's the magenta plate 1 of 1. Of course, all the printing plates are 1 of 1, but... Yes, Patriots and Browns have been crazy. And, oh, so you sent me some... Yeah, if you sent me an email, man, I am sorry. I had a late start tonight. I had some technical problems. I sent you guys emails trying to let you know, and then I was just in a mad rush to get started because I was so late, and so I have not seen any emails that have been sent. So I apologize. I'll see it when I get off the broadcast, though. Number 299, Jason Witten for the Cowboys. For the Jets, this one numbered 225, Christian Hackenberg. Nice on-card autograph again. I like it when they're the on-card autographs. That always makes me happy. And that one is for the 49ers. Oh, I didn't find the number on that, did I? Where is it? Oh, it's to 10 even. So, even better. It is number, does that say 9 of 10? Yes, 9 of 10. Number 9 of 10 for the 49ers. So, cool hit, 49ers. Yet another patch for the Browns. So, okay, people at Panini are not sorting well, but here we go. This one is number 4 of 25 for the Browns. Another nice big full coverage patch. I think every patch has been for the Browns except for one. Yeah, 3 of the 4 have been for the Browns. Joe Namath printing plate for the New York Jets out of 2016 Elite Football. That is the yellow plate. Of course, also 1 of 1. Yeah, the Craig was nice. That was a really nice hit for the 49ers for sure. Mark Ingram for the Saints, numbered 225. We've got a redemption there. Let's go ahead and just pull this up. We'll do the redemption here in just a second. We have an Andy Dalton, numbered 299 for the Bengals. Our redemption is Kenyon Drake, which I'm 99% sure is a Dolphin, but we're going to set that aside, and I will verify that before we finish. So if he's not a Dolphin, don't panic. I will verify it before we're done. But that's who I think it is. This is number 27 of 50 for the Raiders. Full coverage, nice patch again. And I'm assuming we're DeAndre Washington again. So you have a matched pair for DeAndre Washington. Signature and patch in one set. And straight up patch, a nice straight up patch, by the way, for the second one. Philadelphia Eagles, Jim Plunkett. Wait a minute. Sorry, we have got Jim Plunkett for the Raiders and Harold Carmichael for the Eagles out of Prime Signatures Football, cyan plate 1 of 1. So since this is a dual player, this will have to be randomed off unless we have the same person that owns the Raiders and the Eagles, which I'm kind of guessing that we don't. But we'll verify that, and we'll set this guy over here into our TBD pile, to be determined. And let's see who we have hiding in here. Jordy Nelson. Didn't we just have Jordy Nelson a second ago? Or was that in a whole other, was that in one of the other ones we just opened? Jordy Nelson to 99 for the Packers. Warren Sapp for the Bucks. Where is the number for Warren? Oh, he has numbered 250. Always have to get him at kind of a weird angle for you to be able to see that here. And yet another hit for the Browns. Wow, Browns are killing it here. Everybody else is not having as much fun. This is number 7 of 50, Ricardo Lewis signature and patch. So the Browns have, made their money back about 80 times so far. Oh boy, look who we have, and it's going to have to go to random because it's a triple material card. Number 16 of 50. And yes, it does have Zeke on it. Oh boy, we're going to have to random between the Cowboys, the Texans, and the Saints. Holy smokes. And they're the best patch, of course, also for Zeke. Yeah, number 16 of 50. And there it is, and it's pretty, and it's nice. And it's going to have to go to random. Ooh, all right, we'll set that over there. Eddie Lacy for the Green Bay Packers out of Gala Football. Black plate 1 of 1. Front looks like this. That's actually an unusual amount on, usually, plates when you turn them over to the front. There's normally not much there to see, but that one had a lot to see. All right, so we're having some very good luck for a few teams in here. I'd like to spread the love a little bit. If we could maybe hit a few more teams, that would be nice for everyone else. Another Jason Witten to 99. Gracious. I don't know what is going on here. This is to 50. And of course, it's your Paxton Lynch to 50. Thank goodness we have a different team. Oh, brother. Look what we have here, kids. Our second 1 of 1 out of this box with the NFL Shield patch. Moritz Boringer for the Vikings needs to sit on top of these packs while I come over here and hope to goodness that the other one touch I bought at the card store today will fit that card. Because if it doesn't, I will be going back to the card store tomorrow to buy a different one. Holy Moses. I think this is maybe going to be a little too big. I mean the case, not the card. I think the case may be a little bigger than what this needs. And this is actually in pretty good shape. There's a little tiny bit of some dings down on the bottom edge, but nothing terribly significant. And is this going to work? Oh, I think it is. Boy, I am so glad I bought those extra cases today. Oh, yes, Vikings. 1 of 1 NFL Shield patch and signature. How happy are you, Vikings? I'm really happy with this case right now, I have to tell you. 2 1 of 1s out of here. I'm feeling like we're doing pretty well. And we have another triple materials patch, this one numbered 15 of 50. And of course, because we have 2 Rams on it and only 1 Seahawk, it is automatically going to go to the Rams because they own 2/3 of the card. You will notice that's one of the, see down there in the bottom left corner, if you can catch it, that's one of the things I'm talking about. Like a lot of these come out with those corners having the little dents and dings and whatnot on them. And that was a good example of it. And then our printing plate, I got so excited by our other 1 of 1, I forgot about our printing plate. Hey, Brett Kiesel for the Steelers out of Absolute, magenta 1 of 1. Yes, indeed, fear the beard. So, yeah, we're having a nice case here. I know there's a lot of hits for certain teams, but 2 1 of 1s, one of them being the NFL Shield. Oh, yeah, we're having a sweet break right now, guys. We definitely are. Big Ben to 99. And Russell Wilson is that to 10? Yeah, 9 of 10 for Russell Wilson. 9 of 10. Oh, Barry Sanders. Oh, we are killing it in this break. We are killing it. 22 of 25. Barry Sanders. Canton calligraphy. Oh, we are killing it. All right, Lions. You notice again, you see down here in the, maybe, I don't know if you can see it or not, but on this, trying to get at an angle where you can, this bottom corner has some, on both sides, has some chipping and things with it. I mean, nothing that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's so horrible, but it's definitely not a perfect 10 grading kind of card. Now this, I hope it will fit into this. This is actually a 1-touch that I had for something else already here. So it was not new in the pack, but it's, still should be fine, the 1-touch, if this card fits in it. So let's see if it does. Are you in there, Barry Sanders? Well, I may have to go to the card shop and get a different one for it. Because it's not a perfect fit, but it's fine for right now. So there's your Barry Sanders to 25. I don't know why it's giving me such a fit to see the number. I think when I got it at the other angle, maybe you could see it. I will switch out that case for that tomorrow. I'll go back to the card store and buy a different case. Keenan Reynolds to 50. Nice 2-color patch. Maybe a shade of a 3rd color starting down there, but definitely a solid 2-color patch for the Ravens. And our printing plate here, J.J. Watt for the Texans, the cyan plate out of 2016 Rookies and Stars. So, yeah, are you guys having fun in this break? Because this break to me is awesome. I just think we have pulled some tremendous stuff out of here. I am having a blast with it. Allen Robinson to 99. And this is to 50 for Matt Ryan. Sterling Shepard to 50, and another really nice piece of material for the New York Giants. Had some really cool materials hits tonight for sure. Trevor Davis, nice 2-color patch for the Pack. That one also numbered to 50. And our printing plate, Tony Romo for the Dallas Cowboys out of 2016 Prestige. Magenta plate 1 of 1. And let's see if we can keep the luck rolling here out of these next 3 boxes. Because, man, we've really done pretty well in this case. Oh, there's Matt again to 99, and he is in a Jets uniform, which I thought he played for the Bears, and wasn't our other card for him for the Bears? Like, I think it was, but now that's a Jet uniform, so there you go. Of course, obviously, whatever uniform and whatever team name, it's whatever team name is printed on the card, not actually what uniform he's in, because sometimes, they get traded. So it's whatever team name is printed on the card. This is 250. We would, for the Cowboys. Oh, all right. So we have another upper echelon signature. And this one for Trevor Siemian for the Broncos. And where I keep turning them over and forgetting that the numbering is on the front. It is number 3 of 25. You can catch it there on that edge. Because they move the numbers around on these. Sometimes they're, on one side. Sometimes they're on the other. I don't know. Anyway, I get confused sometimes. And I'm in the habit of turning them over all the time anyway. I meant to put our material over there on that pile. Another super nice piece of cloth here. A full coverage hit for the Redskins. That is number 42 of 50. And again, we've got, same as with some of these others, you see some of the corner issues and things that these are just coming out of the pack that way. I don't know what the deal is with plates and patches in that regard. But Josh Doxson for the Skins. Of course, not just plates and patches. A lot of the cards come out that way out of all the series. Jeff Driscoll for the 49ers out of Gala Football, yellow plate 1 of 1. And some of them, I think Panini, if they have a lot, well, even if they don't have a lot of damage, they would probably replace it. But unless it's a card with like a lot of damage, I probably wouldn't send it back in, because goodness knows how long you'd wait to get it back. But if there was one, if you ever pull one that's just really massively damaged, it might be worth sending back to have them replace it. Jared Goff to 79 for the Rams. Kirk Cousins to 50 for the Skins. Keenan Reynolds again, so we have a match set of Keenan Reynolds because we had a patch for him a minute ago. 62 of 99 for the Ravens. Big full coverage 4-color patch, actually, a 4-color patch. And where is our number on that? There it is, 20 of 50 for Carson. 20 of 50 for our Carson Wentz full coverage patch for the Eagles. And our printing plate here, Connor Cook, Oakland Raiders, out of Playoff Football, yellow plate 1 of 1. So this is our last pack, which means our last box out of my last case of 2016 plates and patches. I do not have any more cases of this around. I think, what was this? We broke maybe 4 or 5 in total. The others I didn't do as full cases, but we have had some nice pulls out of it, that's for sure. So we have this numbered to 50 for the Bucks. We have another redemption. We're going to set that down there for a second. We'll get back to it. Cardale Jones for the Bills to 50. Quad patch, 2 colors. Printing plate Amari Cooper out of 2016 Absolute Football, magenta plate 1 of 1. And then Doug Baldwin to 99 for the Seahawks. And let's see who our redemption was. Upper echelon red, Latavius Murray. And I should know Latavius Murray like I do, but it won't come out of my head. All right, so real quickly, I'm going to verify both of those, even though I pretty much know that Kenyon Drake is a Dolphin. We're still going to verify both of those on NFL.com. And I'm going to write the info on the top of the card. Then we're going to go to random.org and deal with our triple coverage patch. So if you're involved with that, hang tight. We will be coming back to that here in just a second. First, I have to look up Latavius Murray, because I don't remember at all who Latavius Murray plays for. And I also obviously had to look how to spell his name again. Well, so hopefully this was at least worth the wait, since you had to wait on me to start tonight due to my technical issues. I hope that what we've pulled has made it worth your while. All right, Latavius Murray is an Oakland Raider. So Raiders had a nice break. Browns had a nice break. We'll do a hits recap here in just a second. after we get done with this and after we get done with our random.org, we will then go back and do a hits recap. And then let's pull up here Mr. Kenyon Drake. And yes, he is a Miami Dolphin. So we'll go ahead and write that on there. Set these two aside. We've actually got two things we're going to be doing in random. This one, which I will list top to bottom. I always list them in random, either top to bottom or left to right, depending on how the card is laid out. So this one will go in as Cowboys, Texans, Saints. We will hit random 3 times. Whoever's on the top at the end of the 3rd time will own that card. Here we will, of course, be going top to bottom, so Raiders will go in first, Eagles will go in second. Once again, we'll hit random 3 times, and the winner will be the one on top at the end of the 3rd time. First, let's take a look back at our spreadsheet. Make sure that we don't have the same person that owns more than one of those teams. So the Cowboys, we have cards and close. For the Houston Texans, hey, Jory, you have that one. And then for the Saints, who has the Saints? Coach 88 Ken. All right, so we do have 3 different people there, so we definitely will be hitting random on that. Then let me just check the Raiders and the Eagles. All right, so the Raiders are G.C. Ralston, and our Eagles are Erica Durr. So again, we have different owners on all of that. So let's just get you switched over to where you're seeing the same thing that I am seeing. And then we can watch and see how many typos I make trying to get this set up and typed in here. So Cowboys, Texans. Nope, see, there's one. Cowboys. It's like I predetermined my fate there, didn't I? By saying that out loud. Yeah. One of those don't put it out in the universe kind of things. Cowboys, Texans, Saints. And we're going to hit random once. And there it is again. And here it comes again. And it is going to the Saints. And you will see there you have randomized this list 3 times. There is the timestamp and the date and all that jazz. Let me just write that down so that we know where that is headed, to the Saints. And then we're going to start all over again and take care of the Raiders and the Eagles on the printing plate card. Just have to get back where we started here for a second. And Raiders and Eagles. And we're going to do the same thing again. There's once. There's twice. And here is our 3rd time. And that is headed to the Raiders. And you will see again, you've randomized this list 3 times. There's our date and time stamp. And that one is headed to the Raiders. We're going to switch back over. We'll do a hits recap. Let me just write down Raiders on the 2nd one. Of course, I could always refer back to the broadcast if I had any questions. But I like to write it down as I go. Just makes life a little easier for us. Or for me, anyway. So, to do our hits recap, first up on our triple patch here, triple materials patch number 250. This was randomed off, and it went to the team owner of the Saints. So this card is headed to the Saints. Then our printing plate, which had 2 different teams on it, is headed to the Raiders. That was Jim Plunkett and Harold Carmichael, and that went to the Raiders. We have a redemption, Kenyon Drake, headed to the Dolphins. And that, of course, will be a signature. We have redemption for the Raiders, Latavius Murray, signature. So the Raiders, again, had a wickedly good break. It's several teams that had multiple hits and other teams that kind of had a little sadness. Another hit for the Raiders, the Amari Cooper printing plate. Another hit for the Raiders, Connor Cook printing plate. 49ers, Jeff Driscoll. Tony Romo for the Cowboys. J.J. Watt for the Texans. Brett Kiesel for the Steelers. Whoops, didn't have him held quite right. Eddie Lacy for the Pack. See how much darker that printing plate is than all the rest of them? All the rest of them are so washed out, and that one's so nice and dark. Joe Namath for the Jets. Somebody asked for Joe Namath, didn't they? They probably meant not that, though. Matt, we're just going to go with Forte for the Jets. A couple of Jets plates back to back. Braxton Miller for the Texans. Sam Bradford for the Eagles. And that is the end of our printing plates. Now let's take a look at our signatures. Keenan Reynolds for the Ravens. And why did I forget who this is? And I can't even read it on the bottom. Oh, Trevor Siemian for the Broncos. It's like lost my mind there for a second. Sterling Shepard for the Giants. Of course, some of you are going, you didn't lose it for a second. You never had it. I know. Ricardo Lewis for the Browns. Nice on-card auto of Roger Craig for the 49ers. So the one that, the upper echelon redemption, which one of these? Oh, they're actually both upper echelon. So those should be on-card autographs unless, I don't know, something happens and they end up putting stickers on them, but they should be on-card autographs. And you'll notice, again, there's another little corner dings on these. I know I've talked about it throughout, but just like to point it out. Mitchell for the Patriots. Boyd for the Bengals. Washington for the Saints. And then, of course, we have our awesome Barry Sanders to 25 for the Lions, already sitting in his one touch. Our even more awesome, Moritz Boringer for the Vikings, 1 of 1 with the NFL shield on it. I am loving that card. That is my favorite card out of all the plates and patches I've opened so far, mostly because of the NFL shield, but there you go. Our other 1 of 1, Steve Largent. And I know that doesn't have any ink or anything on it, but still, that is a pretty sweet little hit for the Seattle Seahawks. We will set these guys back here and run through our materials again. Double coverage for the Patriots. So the Patriots had some nice hits out of here. Cardell Jones for the Bills. Carson Wentz for the Eagles, which kind of made it worth the Eagles' while, I think. And we have our double coverage for the Redskins, and I forgot the player, Josh Doxson. You would think I would have remembered that, but yeah, I didn't. And then we have Trevor for the Green Bay Packers. Keenan again for the Ravens. Another triple patch, but this one, of course, going to the Rams because the Rams are on 2/3 of the card, which means, more than 51% of it belongs to the Rams. So that is going to the Rams. Another Raiders hit, DeAndre Washington again, double coverage patch. Another hit for the Browns, full coverage patch. Another full coverage patch for the Browns. And then a triple patch for the Browns, numbered to 25. So, yeah, I think some teams walked away with their pockets full, some not as much, but overall I think we had a good case. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you again for your patience. I know I was late getting started. I appreciate everybody hanging out and waiting on me, and sorry for the frustration. Hopefully we will not have that problem again. Thanks much, and I hope to see you again tomorrow night. Have a great